Okay. So I'm sure some of you have been wondering where the hell I've been. On top of my YouTube getting deleted, along with all the other fetish models that used to smoke back in December, I left my ex. I left my house. I left it all behind. Everything I owned except for my hard drive. But like they say, home is where your hard drive is. Oh, and of course my sub to go with it. Cams and shit. So basically I grabbed all my electronics, hardly any of my clothes or costumes or makeup or anything I'd invested in. And thank God for small favors, I had friends who set me up with a place to stay. So I'm renting a room in a house now instead of owning a house. Well, I still own it, but it's kind of a bitch. Like, I really don't care about the house, but because I'm on government disability, they're making me force him to buy me out. Yeah, great, you got some spouses who have a fight and have to split up. Then you're gonna make them take each other to court and make it fucking worse. But, you know, whatever. I guess they want their money back. I don't know. We only lived there not even a full year. Well, it's been a year as of April 31st. That's when we closed last year. And I've been out since February 8th. In the middle of a snowstorm, out on my ass. You know, hee-haw. Fuck. So, punk festers, you'll be seeing me this year. I know I've been hiding, but, you know. Some guys are... I don't even know how to explain it. Try not to think about it too much. So I'm kicking around, not sure where to go. Can't kill what's already broken. Still clean. I mean, from all the chemicals and stuff that it's been 8 years now, and some of you know I was on the methadone program. Well, doing great, despite all the shit. I'm missing a lot of people. Big shout out to Mallory Knox, my sister, and Sexy Cherry Bomb and Joe. Rock on. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be smiling. They've totally made this experience less fucked. And I mean, it's pretty fucked, you know. But I'm getting back to work. I know some of you are wondering what's up. Unfortunately, I'm in a non-smoking house. You know, so it's made work a little difficult, but I do have a friend in the area who has offered me a basement space I could use as a studio. So I'm starting to work on everything, get my shit together, you know. Unfortunately, I had a lot of legal whatnots that kind of slowed everything down. Some of you might notice I'm starting to gain my weight back after the cancer. Thanks to, oh, I gotta show it to you. Thanks goes to my buddy Draclock, because he's all into like weights and different things, and he had read up about this shit and how in Europe it's being used for wasting victims. Even after my cancer was cleared, my body kept eating at itself. It ate all its muscle away. I have gained weight since I started this stuff, and I'm only 96 pounds. So that just says how much it ate at me. It is glutamine micronized powder. Now, burn victims, wasting victims, cancer victims in Europe, you take a little spoonful of this shit, throw it in some juice, drink it up, and man, like right away it started making a difference, you know? So, I think my first month on it, I gained about 4 pounds, and, get that muscle back. I'm looking into some college. I started doing my GED, like not the actual test, but I got this huge fucking GED study Bible. School. Because when I went to get my transcripts, I found out the Ottawa School Board of Ontario, blah, 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 has lost them. They can't even prove I did my grade 9. And those of you who have ever been in group homes, locked down as a youth, no, you have no choice but to do school. I got my grade 9 when I was in a lockdown. Not even a group home. I still remember the frickin' teacher's name, Laird Bard, and it's the Ottawa's McNabb schools that they put in all the Children's Aid and Robert Smart group homes and lockdowns. Yet I would have to start again at grade 9. Fucking almost 28 and having to go back to grade 9 just because the school board lost my transcripts. Pisses me off because I was a gifted student before they cut the programs and I had straight A's. So I was really looking forward to using those marks in college, but you know, shit happens, so GED baby. Thinking of some web character design or game character design and game mapping. Some of you know I'm a Warcraft addict. Fucking incantation of blasphemy. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just thinking too, especially because I'm good at graphic arts and stuff, that'd give me a chance to learn how to use the computers in some of the most top art senses. And if I could learn all that and the 3D rendering and everything, then most else would be peanuts. Now, on top of that, I'm looking into starting up my carpentry ticket again, my apprenticeship. Just need a bit more muscle back for that, but hopefully by the time I've got the GED done and looked more into things and more settled here, I'll be able to do that. So I got back to work today and started adding to my store, which I'm not going to mention because they'll probably get me banned from YouTube if I give too many details. But for those of you who know what I'm talking about, it's slow going, but it's starting again. I can't take any customs until I'm set up in a studio, but whatever. I miss my dog and my cat, my fat little cat and my husky dog. I can't even have pets here. The owner has severe allergies, hence the non-smoking. One of my roommates was like, oh, let's get a hedgehog. You can't have allergies to a hedgehog. But I guess he was told no. Damn, huh? Goldfish? Knowing me, I'd get those Japanese fighting fish and throw them in a tank together just for entertainment. No, I wouldn't do that. But, you know, I got my little institutionalized looking room here. It's like kind of like being in a group home. I got my bed in the corner. Ooh la la. And my big white dresser. Bought myself a little shelf. It's so clean. Corkboard. Compy desk, you know. Picked up the flat screen Monty once I got here. And picked up this old beast of a television so I could play my PlayStation. And that's it. That's my room. So, yeah, back to work, starting up the YouTube again, but it'll be more like festival stuff, private stuff, vlogs. You won't be seeing any of my business shit here, because, you know, well, all you other models know what happened to us in December. We all pretty much got hit hard, except for maybe that many of us, so, still kicking it old school. Health's getting better, although the doctors have been kind of trying to scare me there lately, picking at me and doing all these tests and stuff, you know, because they want to make sure that all the gut cancer isn't coming back. And especially being in a new area and them knowing my history, I guess I just had all the tests done down in Prison City, Kingston Pirate Punks. And, yeah, now they're going through all the same tests again up here. But whatever, you know, no complaints, because I would rather them make sure everything's cool than have to go through the 3 years of not knowing what it is and then slap you're fucking sick as a dog kind of shit like I did before. So, MySpace, I'm trying to get back on top of it too. You know, like I said, things have been chaos, but I'll get there. So if anyone's expecting to hear from me or has been waiting to hear from me, I want you to know I'm finally settled in. It's going to be a long weekend because I'm going to try to get to a lot of stuff. So hopefully I'll be talking to you all soon. And don't worry about me. I'm doing good. I got some good people keeping me laughing. IOB and the old school IOB family, even if they're not there, you guys rock. You don't know how much you rock. Cherry and Joe, thank you for the fucking world. You guys, man, you've made this easier just since I've been settled, you know. So, and big props to Draclock for really helping me out. You don't know what you've done for me, totally. And Remy and crew for making me feel welcome.